Hey, 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 it's Frecky here with Frecky Fit Wolf, and it's time for my 4th week's weigh-in. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so it is the 4th week, and last week I didn't do as great as I was wanting, and so I was making sure to work extra hard this week, and I took everything into account that I was talking about last week. So the sodium levels, getting closer to my points, not leaving, like 20 or 30 or 40 extra points. And it paid off. This week, I am down 2.6 pounds, and for a total of 11.4 pounds off. And just as a little recap so everybody knows where we're going, my starting weight was 376.8 pounds. That is right in my eye. Let me get over here. Okay. So my starting weight was 376.8. My current weight is now 365.4. So again, I lost 2.6 pounds and I'm down 11.4 total. So that's pretty good. Like, I have to keep reminding myself that it's not like when I was younger and I would lose like 5 pounds every week when I would first start something. I'm older, things are different, and so it's going to go a little bit slower, but it's going in the right direction. And this I'm a lot happy with. Like, I'm still not fully happy with last week being only down 0.2 pounds, but this makes me happy, especially being over the 2 pound mark. And I meant to do a thing where I uploaded it to my computer, but I did not. So I'm gonna see if I can show it on here. But I got the little. Let me get out of this screen. There. So don't know if you can kind of see, but it made me really happy when it was like, all right, 10 pounds down. Like it does a little confetti thing and everything, and it makes me happy. Like, it's the little things in life, But so yeah, I'm gonna throw those that I'll leave that one up there. But so yeah, it was a good week and I'm very happy. I am and the third thing that I forgot to mention was that I am increasing my water. Like, I am drinking it like a fish. And actually, this one, at Aldi, they had a pitcher diffuser thingy. So this particular one, and I don't know, it's not super flavorful, but I did put blueberries and pineapple in it, and as my one friend pointed out, like, you have to actually smash them down in there because you can't just put them in there and it's gonna diffuse properly. So I did that, and I can taste a little bit more, but either way, it's making it a little bit more yummy. I did do lemon in it the first time, and that of course lemon soaks up and it tastes really good. But things like that just making me to drink a little bit more water instead of like living off of diet soda. So I think that is also what helped. And yeah, so it is Pride weekend, and I worked yesterday, so I didn't really do Pride. Okay, maybe I should just take those numbers off. It's going right in my eyeball, like, eh. But anyway, so I didn't go down to Pride yesterday, and I'm not going down today, I don't think. Like, crowds, still not my thing. I did go out to a bar last night, which it's the first time this year, which is saying a lot because the year's half over and I had not been out at all. So it was nice. But again, with the social anxiety, like, Pride weekend, it's packed, like wall to wall packed. And to the point that actually when I did leave, and I left early, like, my friends wanted to go inside towards the dance floor. We go in there. You can't, like, nobody's able to move on the dance floor. Like, everybody's kind of like doing this number because there's nowhere to move because it's so packed full of people. They were having fun though. They were living their lives, so I'm not judging. That's just not fun for me. And that type of environment isn't really that fun because even I don't dance. Like, I can't dance. I don't like to dance. Any of that. Like, I'll try the Just Dance game, but that's in the privacy of my own home. I don't, and with steps that they're telling me to do. Me just feeling the rhythm doesn't really work. But we ended up just standing next to it, and I just ended up getting pushed up against the wall. I'm just like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go back outside. And then I go outside, and first of all, it was gross hot. But out there, in just a few minutes we were inside, the outside got even more packed, and so there was not even a place that I could stand without like people like pushing like to get by and everything, and it's just not my environment. So I left, and actually even when I left, like there was a line to get into this bar, like down the street. It was crazy, but I mean, it's Pride weekend in St. Louis. A lot of our gay bars are kind of going away. Like, we don't have as many, and especially with a place like it was a bar called JJ's. They're huge. Like, they have a front bar, they have a back bar, they have a big patio, they have a section underneath like a garage thing. It's huge, so it is kind of typically more room than some of the other places, but still, it was just packed. So I left. And I did have, and I planned for it, which was really cool. Like, I did have a couple of drinks. Well, technically a drink and a Jello shot. But, again, if you're going to do something like that, plan ahead. Like, I mean, it tells you how, like, on the iTrack Bites, it tells you how many points, you know, a certain drink is. So, like, my rum and diet was 4 points. The Jello shot, I really don't know, especially because, like, it was a charity thing. Yeah, well, actually, I don't know if this one was charity. Usually it is, but this time they didn't say. But you don't know how they make it. But, like, I mean, typically just, like, what I did was I tracked, like, a fourth of cup of Jello and then, like, tracked some vodka. Like, because it didn't taste super strong. But it was good. It was yummy. But, so I had allowed myself some extra points, and it worked out. And so, obviously it worked out because I stepped on the scale this morning, and I was at the 360, what was it, 365.4? 365.4, yes. Sorry, you think I'd remember this number because I just did it. But it also, like, and, I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know, like, I weighed myself last night after work, and it was 365.4, and I had technically tracked it then, because I'm like, alright, if tonight goes like it used to go when I went out, I might, have a little bit more, because sometimes when you're out with friends, they buy you a drink, this and that, and I was like, I'm proud of where I'm at, I'll track this, and, whatever. But I was happy that I didn't hardly drink, and I weighed the same this morning, so that made me very, very happy. So that is the end of week 4. I'm happy. I don't know how else to say it. I keep saying it, but I'm happy. And this week I'm going to keep working harder on it. And actually, the TMI Queen, the one that I reference a lot on here, and I'll put a link to her YouTube below, but she's starting doing like monthly challenges. And this month, starting on the 1st, I guess it is, which is soon, it's the 30th, her challenges are a little bit more, I don't want to say not as challenging, but they're not as intimidating, because literally the challenge is just to post your steps for the day. Or actually, I haven't even read all the rules. I'm guessing for the day, maybe for the week, but just post that. It's not, we have this 20,000 step goal, like, post it if you make it, and then it can be kind of overwhelming, because, like, especially right now for me, it is like 90 something degrees outside, real feel of 10,000, and I hibernate during summer. I can't do summer heat, and especially at my size, I'm more sensitive to it, and that's why even last night it wasn't that fun. It was fun, it was great catching up with friends, but we're literally just standing on the patio, and my shirt is just getting soaked. I'm not doing anything, and that's not fun to me. Just like dripping in sweat, and then my hair is getting ugly and everything. I don't do heat. I'm not built for it. And so trying to get in like 20,000 steps or whatever some of the goals may be. I know, like, on one of my apps, like, the minimum goal that they set for you is like 10,000. But, it's kind of hard, like, outdoors anyway. If I'm going to a store, or, like, honestly, I need to go to IKEA. You walk through there, you will get all your steps in, because that place is huge. But without that, like, I mean, are you gonna just walk through IKEA every day? Like, that feels a little weird to me. But I mean, there's mall walkers. Why not IKEA walkers? But so either way, so her goal is more just post what your steps are and try to do more than that the next day, and just competing with yourself rather than this competition. All right, you know, whoever hits these steps this many times or whatever, or whoever does the highest wins. It's not that. It's competing with yourself, and it's really honestly just more to make sure that you're aware of what you're doing. Like, even if you're not trying, you know, really trying to, you know, walk 10 miles a day or whatever, you're just competing with yourself. Like, okay, I did that. Like, I think I could do a little bit more than that today. And whether it's just, you know, do a couple extra trips up your stairs or whatever, like little things like that, just because if you're paying attention, you can do a little bit better. Versus if you're not paying attention, you don't know where you are. You don't know if you've done more or done not. Anyway, so that is her current goal on her doing this for me page, and so I'm gonna start paying attention to that. Like, I want to, you know, pay attention to what my steps are. I really don't know. Like, I stand on my feet all day at work, so a lot of times I don't feel like going and walking also. But maybe paying attention will actually help me be like, you know, like, I'm so close to just meeting what I did yesterday. Let's just do it. And yeah, we'll see. Especially with, you know, the Wizards Unite game out now, and I'm still one of the few people that play Pokemon Go. You know, those are all things you need to walk for, so maybe I could be a mall walker or an IKEA walker. Who knows? But yeah, that's something that she's adding in, and I think that's kind of fun and exciting. Not really any prizes that I'm aware of, but just the fact that, hey, you're paying attention and you're doing this for yourself. That alone should be a prize. But yeah. Although, it is kind of nice to throw some competition out there. Like, I'm going to mention my one friend that I do play video games with all the time. Earlier in the week, she was talking about how she's having a sweet tooth issue. Like, she's really wanting to just grab something extra sweet or whatever. Which, first of all, she's the one that mentioned the brownie batter hummus. So she had that as an option. But, you know, sometimes if you're like, if you know it's healthy, you're like, but I really want this. And so it was actually kind of funny because I was like, you know, that's fine. Our numbers were going down about the same rate. She was 1 pound less than me, but she also started 1 week less than me, as far as losses go. And so I was like, that's fine. Like, I'm at the track I'm going, I'm gonna be losing pretty well this week, and you won't. And I'll just, you know, blow you out of the water. That's fine. And then it was funny because it was instantly she's like, oh, game on. And so that friendly competition can help. Like, we don't have a goal. We don't have, you know, a reward if you win, if you lose quicker. But just knowing, like, hey, well, if you're doing it, I can freaking do it too. You're a mental mess just like me. So come on, let's do this. So that was kind of cool. So again, as I always talk about, you know, support system, super, super helpful. Like, having friendly competitions, having friendly, you know, goals or challenges. And like I said, with the Team Queen, I check in pretty much every day. Like, we kind of slacked off a little bit. We still check in, but not really focus on the health, which I need to get back to. Like, hey, this is what I did today. But sometimes it is a little bit hard to be like, well, I stayed in with my points. But either way, that support system super, super helpful. That, again, that's why I have this channel, is just posting it out there. Like, I know not everybody comments a ton or even gives me a lot of likes, which you guys need to work on. But it's getting the views, and then I'm having people that will message me outside of the actual YouTube to, you know, say something supportive or whatever. And that is so helpful. That really, really helps keep me motivated and keep me on track. So yeah, that is important. And I believe that's all I really wanted to say in this video. That doesn't need to be a long, in-depth video, although it looks like I've talked for 15 minutes till I edit out some of my weird ramblings. And yeah, so as I kind of just hinted at, please like, please comment, please subscribe, please share. Whatever you feel like doing, that would help me. I would appreciate it, because I appreciate all of you. As I always say, if you are on a journey, please let me know. I would love to support you, and I appreciate all the support that you guys give me. And I'll see you later.